Yes. We're live. All right. Hi. We are live right now. We're waiting for people to discover us. And we're not doing a regular Sunday episode. We're doing this instead because I did not have time to put together a video this week. So here we are.
One job. He had one job.
No, I know. I had nothing else to do this week, right?
One job.
All right. So we just need to wait for people to discover that we're here.
Are those people?
Hi, those are people. Hi, Mark.
Mark, it's just you and us. What do you want to talk about?
No, it's also Sullivan. Sullivan's here too.
Sullivan
from Malaysia.
Hi, Sullivan from Malaysia.
Wow, that's amazingly wonderful.
I can't read what they're saying.
I can.
Did they say shut off the...
Please turn off the live stream.
Okay.
I'd like to enjoy my Sunday morning.
Yeah, enough. There's enough going on in the world. We don't need you to.
Do you need glasses?
I got my glasses.
All right,
over
try
here.
that. See if that works. Oh, so Mark is from Newcastle in the UK. We have nobody from the United States here. That's probably not true.
Well, we have nobody from other countries in the United States. So
I'll tell you something. I love that InnDaddies is going around the world. I really do. That's
Texas.
amazing. It's amazing to me. Hi, John. Oh, thank you, John.
Mark, when are you
You're very
coming to
sweet.
P-Town? Mark is looking forward to coming.
Oh, he's going to come to P-Town.
When?
Mark, we just met a gentleman from London. We were walking down the street, and this is actually going to be in a future vlog. We were walking down the street, and he stopped us, and he said, "Guys, I'm here on holiday. I live in London, and I watch InnDaddies." And I got a kick out of that.
And then we walked away, and I was missing my wallet.
Good morning, Sharon. Hello, darling. How are you?
Good morning.
Sharon is a member.
Oh, is she?
Yes.
Sharon.
Oh, next summer. Cool. And
Okay.
I have a few nights in Boston, so you definitely need to do a few nights in Boston. We love Boston so much.
You know, and can we make a suggestion if you've never been to Boston before, don't know if you ever not, is get on that stupid trolley. Every time people come to visit us or came to visit us when we lived there, we get on that trolley and they loved it. It goes through MIT, goes through Harvard, North End, South End, Back Bay, Beacon Hill. And gives you the history of the whole gosh darn thing. Because Boston is just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful city. We had contemplated when we retired moving back there, actually.
Yeah, I would. It's just, we want to get away from the winters when we get old enough to retire. We're 60 years old and, when we get old enough to retire. Jennifer is pulling in for work.
Good morning, Jim.
And we've got Gigi is doing breakfast in the kitchen. He might actually step out. He's got to do the 8:30s. He's got to get them cranked out first, and then he might step out and say hi.
Did you want to explain to people why you're wearing them?
I do want to explain it. I wanted to get more people here. There's 23 people here now.
Okay.
Rogelio. Hello from Connecticut.
Look at you wearing the hat.
Oh, Steve. Great. Dang it, Steve. That's why I'm wearing the hat, is because sorry. I shouldn't have put that up. Sorry, Steve. It's got his telephone number on it. Maybe I'll try to go back in post, try to get rid of that. But Steve came to Provincetown and brought me this hat. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that great? And I never got a chance because, Steve, I don't know if you know it, but we were not well. We weren't feeling well that week that you were here. We were really sick, actually. And so I never got a chance to say, hey, let's get together or come back over because I want to put you on the vlog. And so I apologize for that. So that is why I'm wearing this. Thank you so much. I love it.
I think the hat's really cool.
Yeah, I do too.
You got to fill up the front a little bit more.
People are going to know I'm bald.
I know you're bald. There, look at it.
Hey, how you doing?
This is how he looked when I first met him.
It kind of is. I was a tough 20-something-year-old.
He was a
Boston
punk.
boy.
He was a punk.
I was a punk. That's what he loved about me.
Yeah, he was a punk.
Let's see. We've got
somebody's gonna ride by on this and beep their horn on their scooter. Okay.
Okay.
I have the windows open, so
I can't put you on the show because I'm afraid to move the camera. However, if you do it, we'll acknowledge it.
Because I was thinking too while he was setting this up that I'd love to take you guys out front because my hydrangeas and my hibiscus and my coleus and I've got so many things that look so great. I've got creeping vines going all over the place.
So we're not, we've only done one live show before this one.
And that was in Florida.
That was in Florida. And I always say to Curt, we need to do more live shows. I think we should do a live show a month. But what Curt doesn't know is that we can do it on our devices. What are you saying yes to? Tell people.
That he wants to know if someone want to know if that was your painting. Yes, that's one of
Cory's painting.
And that's not for sale. I love that one. So that one's going to go with us till the end of time.
There's a glare to it.
It's really cool.
Sorry. I mean, it's not, there's a glare to it this morning.
You were kind of maturing out of the literal seascape into something a little more figurative, and then you kind of went.
Well, now that you're pointing at stuff they can't see.
Well, this one's really gorgeous, and then you went to a little bit more abstract, and that was not for sale either. Because when we actually retire, we're going to have what's called a club room. We have this kind of thing all figured out, and a club room is kind of like a family room, but just kind of fraternity-ish. You can look it up online. I think Pinterest has a bunch of them, and so there's going to have a theme, and those are going to be in there.
Yeah. So for the people who are just joining in, I wanted you to know that we're doing this because I did not get my act together to finish editing a video to come out today. So this is what you get instead. Okay. But I kind of like this. I mean, if I don't get a video out, I would like to just do a live stream. Doesn't that make sense? I think it gives new content for you guys to watch. And what's going on now?
The name of our plant sounds like it could be health issues. It does.
Totally.
When somebody told me that the first time, because I had them down in Florida, I'm going, you sure about that? You sure? It's a coleus. I had coleus.
Thank you. Sullivan says, please, you do not need to apologize for missing out on posting videos. Thank you so much. I know that.
Oh, Steven's coming back.
That's awesome,
yeah.
Steve. Can't wait to see you again. I know that we don't have to do it, but we made a commitment when we decided to do this vlog to do it. And that means putting out content. It's the busy season right now. And I know I shouldn't beat myself up that once in a while I can't get something out. And the thing is that I want to put out stuff that's interesting. I either want it to be amusing or have content that I think people will enjoy seeing. And I want it to have some substance to it, and not, I can't do that necessarily every week because Curt and I don't have a lot of substance to us.
No, there's the value show.
I do a lot of work in editing to make us look
like we've got something to say.
Yeah, it's a lot of special effects.
Yeah. And we're not self-deprecating. That's actually the true fact.
Gerard says, live, what a treat. Thank you, Gerard.
Hi, Gerard.
I love doing this. I really do. I love going live.
Mm. And it's very, very muggy in P-Town this morning. It's Sunday morning, as you guys all know, August 19, 20?
It's the 17th.
17th. And we've got that hurricane that's offshore, and it's come this way, and it's pushing all that tropical humid air up from the south, and it's just sticky. And it's going to cool down after it goes through. I think one day next week is going to be 69.
But at least we're not getting the hurricane. I said to Curt, are we going to have to do a hurricane video this year? But maybe we still will have to. But it was very rare to get hurricanes on Cape
Direct hits. We always get the aftermath. When it goes through the Gulf of Mexico and comes up, hits Louisiana and stuff. It always comes through here on its way out. So we get, we always get the leftover.
Do you see what Curt's doing? He's doing his get behind me trick.
Yeah.
So this is a new behavior for him. He has realized, because he's very conscious about how he's a big guy. He's 6'6", and he's very conscious about how he dominates the scene visually. Like that's really us.
Yeah. Do you see?
That's us.
Yeah.
So he goes way back.
I was going to be in the circus. My parents are going to put me in the circus.
But they said you were too freaky for the circus.
Yeah, my head's so big. Hey, also, look at smile. We've been whitening our teeth. Can you tell?
Yeah. Well, see, tell him what my problem is.
Cory's got really hard teeth, and so it's not working out well for him. So I'm going to give him some of my whitener. I'm going to go off the hooch so he can have it. So, but these are the whitest.
Do you guys have that problem? Do any of you have teeth that just will not whiten? Look. That's
no,
not,
they're white.
No, they're not. But I compared to yours. Yours are whiter than the white wall behind us.
No, see, I don't want them too white because then people think you whiten your teeth. I don't want that.
Frankie, good morning from Atlanta.
Hi, Atlanta. We've got very, very, very good friends down there.
I did tell Curt when Steve was here, he gave me this wonderful hat. He said that he recommended topsiders for Curt to wear.
Yeah, I had a pair, but I grew out of them. As you know, if you've been following, my feet went from 12 Ds to 14 triple E's, and my poor topsiders were 12 medium width. And Steve
adds, and I told you this too, that they do have 14 and a half.
You know, as we found out, Skechers. We were coming up from Florida and we went to a Skechers shop, and I usually just sit there and pick my nose while Cory shops because they don't have my size. And the manager came up and she goes, "Don't you want anything today?" And I said, "Yeah, but you." She goes, "What size?" I go, 14 wide. She goes, "You wait right there." And she came out with 6 boxes. She goes, I don't, because the boxes are so big, they don't put them out or something. And are they waving?
No. They don't care about us.
They don't care. Oh, they're staying here. They truly don't care. And I bought some, and I was able to buy some really cool shoes. And it was buy 2, get 1 free. So I bought 2 and Cory got 1 for free.
Okay, I just want to update again for people so that you know we're doing this because there's no episode this week. There's no new episode. So this is your new episode for the week. Yay. So we decided, because everybody tells us in the comments, I start my Sundays by sitting and having coffee with you guys. So we've decided we're going to really sit and have coffee with you this Sunday morning. All right.
Those are the guys in 20.
Sullivan says 2 white seems so fake. 2 white seems so fake.
Sullivan,
sorry for saying that.
Mine look fake, Sullivan?
And a bunch of, huh?
Oh, yeah, 2 white. Oh, yeah, he's saying mine are 2 white. Are Cory's 2 white?
I can't. I wish. Boston Marcus. Yeah, we're live. Surprise. Let's see. Chrissy, I know, Chrissy, you're so sweet. You are so sweet every time you leave comments and tell us this. Your videos make my mom and I so happy. Thank you, loves. How are the Morning Doves?
Oh,
I haven't heard them lately.
They are the original that's been out here for years. Somebody must have stuffed it and put it on because it's got to be dead by now.
No.
He's still here. We have one on the wire out front, and I think that was the original mom. But the babies hung around up until about a week ago, and then they flew the coop. So I don't know if they're territorial or not.
They were very loud all through July, weren't they?
Yeah, they chased you off the deck one day.
That's in the video. That was in last week's video.
Oh, what?
They saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, they took off, and the robins are gone. The bunnies are still here, and they're really fun to watch. They are getting very domesticated or tamed because they almost come right up to you now. So I don't think they'll last the fall because the foxes come back in right after Labor Day.
Michael,
are you hot?
You are, baby. Take your shirt off. Michael in Africa says hi. I said it earlier in the video. It's so exciting to me that people are watching us from around the world.
We just thought it would be our family. So that's so cool, honestly.
Maybe he is our family.
Maybe.
What are you looking forward to this Carnival week?
It's going to be huge. Everybody and everything is sold out.
The town has been completely and totally filled to the gills for the past
you can't make it
week and a half.
Yeah, and it started yesterday, right?
Yes, and our staff talk about trying to walk down Commercial Street in the evenings and saying it's just shoulder to shoulder people. So we don't like that. We don't go out in that. And of course, every time I say to Curt, every night, I'm like, we should be out there getting footage for the vlog. I should be vlogging. It's called vlog.
Most of you guys have been here. And I think you just watch us to get your P-Town fix. So y'all have seen all that. So I don't know if it's really important to just see a bunch of, bunch of naked guys and drag queens and stuff.
Okay. Anyone else think that the guy on the right looks like a grown-up Raffi from the movie A Christmas Story? That's you. You're on the right.
I'm on your left.
No. But look at this. I think he's talking about that right.
So,
Yeah, I can see that. Raffi.
I don't know who that is.
Raffi from the Christmas Story. It's the kid. It's the kid in the movie The Christmas Story.
The one that sticks his tongue on the pole?
Yeah. I don't know. Is that the kid who sticks his tongue on the pole? All right. Oh, okay. So, oh boy, I'm lost here. Oh, hi, Peg from Cape Cod. Hi, guys. Cory, love my painting from you. Oh, Jerry, love your vlog. I'm so glad that you're enjoying the painting. Jerry bought a painting, one of my paintings. Thank you so much for doing that. Peg is on Cape Cod. Enjoy watching you guys. Thank you, Peg. All right. The YouTube, okay. Avid Reader says this YouTube channel is a great idea. More businesses should document themselves because they often have many owners over the years and the history is interesting. Each owner makes a contribution. We're actually going to do a vlog in the coming, probably within the next month, talking about 7 Central and the history of it because it is interesting. And then we're going to do the same for Charm.
I think Charm has got a more, it's beginning was more interesting.
Yeah.
This 7 Central just kind of grew through the ages.
Yeah.
Charm is really cool.
Yeah.
It's a kid house.
We'll talk about it. Yeah. Charm is a kid house. Well, they know that too from last week's video. I should have watched. I'm coming for Carnival. Was hoping to meet you guys. I love your channel. Thank you so much. So there's a good chance many people just find us on the street.
Yeah. There's
a good chance of that. So
in a bar, usually. Something like that.
Well, we're going to try to not drink so much.
Yeah.
That's a long story and it'll be in the vlog. Hi guys from Ireland. Was in P-Town the end of June. I unfortunately didn't get a chance to pop in and say hello. Enjoying the channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Falling Raver. Did you used to be a raver? Were you?
Well, you kind of were.
I was a club kid.
Yeah, you were a club kid.
In my 20s, I was out at nightclubs all the time.
Yeah. I was working. I
wonder if when you sell, if the new owners will keep up the channel. No, I can tell you that will not happen. This is our channel. This will remain with us. It will never be. This is not about the businesses. The businesses are the backdrop. So this is really about us.
Yeah. So the party just moves. It moves to Charm. So,
and you come with us.
And here's what's happening with the sale. Not much.
No.
It's gonna take a couple of years, at least probably 3 years to sell. That's why we started it. Now we're 60, and so we were thinking, and then we're just going to Charm.
Okay. Sullivan asks, "Is that an oar/paddle above your head behind you?"
We've got a great story.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
So we had the kitchen floor redone over the last winter, and when they were in the crawl space underneath the kitchen floor, because all these homes are just built on pilings, and then the foundations are usually ballast bricks from ships, so everything's a little tenuous at best. So the kitchen floor was getting really wonky, and we were worried it was becoming a safety hazard. So we had it all rebuilt, all new pilings put down there and everything, and there's just a crawl space, probably 2.5 feet, and then they did take out a couple tons of sand too to make it a little bit bigger. And when they were down there, they found some old either kerosene or whale oil drums and 3 oars, and that's one of them. And they're like 12 feet long, something like that. And we have 2. The other 2 are in our space that we're going to hang in our space, but we put this one out here. And story has it, because somebody had saw these are from life-saving boats, because they got really skinny. The paddles are usually thicker. They got really skinny ones so they can go through the surf. So they've got a great history to them. One of them has writing on it. We can't quite make out. But it's just so fortuitous, because Cory's been wanting to put oars up around here for years, and to have 3 of those under our floor in our kitchen that have been there for 100 years.
Right. I've always been on the hunt for antique oars, authentic Cape Cod antique oars. But I always said to Curt, we're never going to find these because these have been just,
And if we can't
collected long ago by people. There's no more hidden ones, right? There were 3 of them beneath our kitchen floor waiting. The universe gave us these.
It was so
amazing.
Cool. So thank you for noticing. We just hung that a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
So Cory got little leather straps for him.
I did, and I got one for Curt too.
That's another story on another channel.
Oh, sure. So can you remind me what this inn was originally named? It was originally named the Carriage House.
No,
wait. Sorry. Before that, it was Lady Jane's. And then it was the Carriage House. And we'll get into all that when we do the video about the vlog. Good morning. Good morning, Oliver.
Good morning, Oliver.
Mark asked, what month is best to visit Provincetown?
Our favorite month is September. And it all depends what you want to come for. If you want to come to see, bear people, come to Bear Week. If you want to see Twinkie people, come for July 4th. If you want to, so it all kind of depends. And
if you have a family and you want to come, if you have small kids and you want to come during family week.
There's a lot of family
because there's so much set up, so much going on geared to those communities at those times.
But we digress. Our favorite month is September. And the reason it is what?
No, go ahead.
Because you can get into restaurants again. Weekends are always packed, but during the week, you can get into restaurants, and the beaches are a little more desolate, and you can go to the beach and not be mobbed by a ton of people. You can make it down the street. You can go. All the shops are open. All the galleries are open. I think our trolley, I think is still running in September, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, and the boats are still running to ferries out of Boston and out of Plymouth. So
September, the weather's still gorgeous here. And I would also say late June, but it's risky. The weather's risky. In late June, it can still be cloudy and drizzly.
But if you like that, but in May too, don't come in May. It's just a rainy mess in May. May sucks.
I know, Sullivan, isn't the oar story epic? It really is. Cape Cod Ken, good morning from Dennisport. I love
Dennisport.
Yes.
Familiar. Yeah.
I have a feeling, Gerard says, I have a feeling 7 Central will be sold quickly, and he put 2 martini. Thank you. We don't think that that's going to happen.
We're asking $60 million. So we don't think it's going to go fast. Just kidding. If you want, were you going to put the link up for the?
No. We're doing a video. It's going to be incorporated in the video.
That video?
Yeah.
The realtors, what we're talking about, the realtors did a really cool video last fall during September, and there was nobody here during the week. And so it looks really cool. And we were going to put it on our website for the inn. I don't know if you're going to do that, but we are definitely going to show it, I think, pretty soon. Because it gives you shots of P-Town and everything. It's really cool.
It's a cool video, and I asked for permission to be able to use it, and they said yes. So you're going to get to see it. Let's see. Hi, Gail. Love it when I see you on. It makes me smile. Thank you. It makes us smile that you watch us. Fond memories of P-Town in the 70s and 80s. Love from New Hampshire.
I would like to hear some stories.
Yeah, no. I mean, I wasn't old enough. I started coming to Provincetown in the 80s. And I have fond memories of Provincetown in the 80s as well. The long history with Provincetown. Provincetown has been part of my life since my 20s.
The first time I was ever in Provincetown was with a girlfriend.
That's true.
Yeah.
How'd that work out? And what about
Mary?
what about the first time you went to Key West? Who were you with?
The same girlfriend.
He was looking for me.
Yeah.
He was looking for me. He finally found me. Okay. So what else we got going on here?
She's happy now with children, by the way. Yeah.
Right.
We're happy without children. So
yes. The guest houses are our children.
Yes.
I know it's still a while away, but being in Provincetown at Christmas is the best. Yes, Boston Marcus. It is wonderful. There's something called Holly Folly, which is pre-Christmas. But I don't know if you're talking about Holly Folly. We went to see the lobster trap tree lighting. The whole town was so festive. So they do a lobster trap tree. They pile them on top of each other, and they light those. And that is the night of Thanksgiving, usually, I think. And then the following weekend is usually something called Holly Folly. And there are holiday festival events going on all through town.
And they also
It's
light
fun.
up the Pilgrim Monument.
We loved it. We're never here at that time anymore, but we used to. That was a highlight. That was always fun.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Sorry,
The inn is waking up
Guests.
everyone. That's what we're looking.
yeah,
Everybody
guests
get-
are getting guests are starting to move around and do stuff.
Yeah.
And Gigi is in back cooking breakfast, and Jennifer is here starting on housekeeping. And we're taking this quick break to do this with you guys.
And Jeffrey, our laundress, will be in about a half hour.
Christopher John asks, are there places to boondock in Provincetown? I love my van.
Oh, you can.
Or my love van.
Yeah, I
My
think you can at the
rainbow van.
Stop and Shop. We've seen them out there.
Can you?
So,
Officially? For real? Can you do it at Stop and
Yeah,
Shop?
we've seen them there, and so I'd call and ask before that. And of course, they don't want you boondocking right now because the parking lot. We were there yesterday. In the parking lot, I mean, we found like one of the 2 spaces that were left. So, but I've seen them in the fall. I've seen them in the early spring. Other than that, there's no place in town because there's not a big enough parking lot anywhere.
Yeah, it's
But
hard.
if you come before April 15, you can go to one of the public lots because they're all open.
There was a time. Yes, that's true. One of the public beach lots. So there was a time when I think coming to Provincetown in your van and just living out of your van was a popular thing to do. It's harder to do now.
But speaking of that, the National Seashore, Pre-Town doesn't own the beaches. They're owned by the federal whatever. And they
The National Seashore.
They have a guard station, and that guard station is only manned during Memorial Day to Labor Day, right?
Memorial Day to Labor Day, and it's only until 5 o'clock at night.
So yeah, so if you want to come, other than
I don't know what would happen if you tried to
I've seen
hang out on at like Herring Cove in their parking lot at night. I don't know what would happen. I don't know if it's patrolled or not.
I'm working hard for you. I just can't figure it out.
See,
Yeah.
He's trying, Christopher. He's trying. I would love to know, Chrissy. I would love to know your favorite music. Love the 80s. I have never left them. We kind of haven't either. All right. So this is the time when I have to confess. I'm a Duranny, and I always have been. I love Duran Duran. And when we have the settings so that if Duran Duran is playing in our vehicle, it notifies us and we switch over. So I always loved Duran Duran, seen them live many times.
He's being really humble too. He also produced dance music. Back when I first met him, I used to have to drive him to his studio and stuff. He was fairly successful. This is back in the 90s,
2005, 6, 7, 8. 9,
he was
10.
signed by a label briefly because the label went away, but he did get a check from them, which was great. And and we'd walk into clubs back then, and his stuff would be playing, and we'd walk into Abercrombie and Fitch's stuff would be playing.
I had tracks that got on the Billboard dance chart. We'll talk about this at another time. This was another part of our lives that there's a lot about our previous lives before we came to Provincetown that we need to fill you guys in on, and we will eventually.
Yeah. What I listen to, like when I work out, my soundtrack is I love M People, I love David Bowie, I love Pet Shop Boys. I love Wham and what's his name?
George Michael.
Yeah, George Michael. I love George Faith. And of course Cher, of course Madonna, of course Lady Gaga. Those.
But he also likes some of the club music from the late 90s and the early 2000s too, because that's when we were dating, and that's when I was actually.
He would make
my
me
stuff.
cassettes because I was on the road salesperson. So he'd make me cassettes. And Christine W. Before I went into a big closing all the time. What's that song? One more try. Yeah, I would just crank that in my little company car, and I'd go in and usually close the deal.
The Rollo mix.
Yeah,
Rollo's big mix.
Great. It was great. I like anthemy stuff, So yeah.
Okay.
Sorry you asked the question.
I've missed a bunch of these, and I'm so sorry, folks. Some things. Vandalay Industries. Hi.
Vandalay Industries. That is
right. No, there's no
Vandalay Industry.
No, they just point out. No, there's no Walmart or Cracker Barrel for boondocking, and no.
There's no Walmart on the Cape. I don't think.
A lot of people are talking who I've never had the pleasure of knowing that they were viewers before. Hippie Chicken Vermont discovered you guys. Now I binge watched. Thank you so much, Hippie Chick. Love and adore Provincetown. My question is, how does only one grocery store supply the whole town? Amazing. Love you guys.
It's okay. Quick little quip about that. It was closed 2 days ago because I think they had a sewer backup or something, so they had to close for the whole day.
Welcome to Provincetown.
During August. So but in the winter, you guys, Cory and I have a dispute about this all the time. I think there's about 600 people here. He thinks there's about 1,200 people there. There's only 2,200 living units in P-Town. So, and they said 80% of those are owned by second homeowners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something like
do the math. And you don't even need one grocery store in the winter. And when we used to live here in the winter, you just pick something up and it would have expired 2 weeks ago. So,
the great thing about it's a mixed blessing, or it's a mixed bag, I should say, the grocery store in the summer, because it's mobbed. It's so mobbed, then they can't hire enough people for the summer season to keep it running really efficiently. So there's shelves where things are gone, everything. But the good news is that nothing is expired. They go through stuff. The bad news on the other side of it is that in the wintertime, there's nobody there. It's tons of everything, but you got to be careful because nobody's watching to see if stuff is expired or not. It's just living at the tip of Cape Cod. We're out in the ocean. It's one of the unique perks of living in Provincetown.
And the seasonal workers they hired this year are a bit bitter.
They're crispy.
They're crispy around the edges.
They're already getting crispy around here.
So usually, we don't have as many Bulgarians. We used to have just tons of Bulgarians. I think there was 350 or something, 300 Bulgarians that came in every season to work, and we seem not to have as many of them. They were wonderful people.
Peter Budd, hi Peter, and hi Cory and Curt. My husband and I have been traveling to Provincetown for 30 years, but I haven't been able to this past year. Your vlog is like we are there. Thank you for your generosity.
That's what it's for, you guys. That's all you guys that need your P-Town fix. That's what it's for. Oh, and a little side note too. We had some friends over last night that owned the Admiral's Landing, which is right next to Charm over on the East End. David and John. So I think they watched, don't they? So hi, Dave and John. Thank you so much for coming over, and thank you for the wine.
Admiral's Landing is a great guest house, and it's right next to Charm, and they're our buddies. So we have no problem with referring people to them, even though they're literally right next to Charm.
Yeah. It's
a great guest house, and they are sweethearts.
You won't meet sweeter people. No, they're nice.
They love what they do. They love being innkeepers.
Yeah.
Like we do, as much as
they have servants' hearts like we do. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Peter Budd also asked, when did you start calling yourselves InnDaddies? Did it start with the vlog or earlier? No, it started with the vlog. We were on our way to Florida, and our friend Trevor was coming with us. And we had decided basically on that trip that we were going to really do it. We discussed doing this for many years. And I was like, okay, let's start figuring out what names are. What can we call ourselves? We need a good name. And we came with a whole bunch. And InnDaddies was it.
InnDaddies percolated to the top.
And I'm glad it did, because it seems to work well. I think as people remember it, and definitely people remember it because we walk down the street and people go, InnDaddies. AutoCat, hello. Hi guys, I'm definitely a follower. I don't comment much, but the last time I was in Provincetown was in 1998 when the Crown and Anchor burnt down. Yeah, wow, that's a long time ago. You should come back. Did you have anything to do with the fire? I need to ask that. Not really. And what, you look like you're
the fire. Speaking of fire, tell them our fire story. The seaside, surfside, whatever restaurant.
Oh. Okay. Well, you tell it.
What was the name of it again?
The Surfside.
Surfside. Right when you get off the pier on your right. It was this Surfside. And it was closed for years, and it's just been open the last 2 years because they had to rebuild the whole thing. It had a huge fire. And we went there because what we try to do is we try to go everywhere we can in the summer. And so we can suggest the guests, because guests will say, I want a blank. And we say, oh, you should go to blank. And so we were just trying it out because they had a new manager or whatever. And I think we were the last people there, because by the time we got home, Oh, you could see.
You could hear sirens. There were
and
sirens,
smoke coming.
and we
out.
turned around, and there was smoke coming up, and got online. To, what the heck is that? The Surfside. The fire literally started as we were walking out the door. It must have. It must have. Isn't that weird? And then it burned, and it was gone.
Yeah, but they're open out, and it's called. What is it called now? Lobster.
That's Luke's Lobster.
Luke's Lobster. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Christopher, John, Eureka Springs is the gay mecca of Arkansas.
We had some friends that just moved to Eureka Springs.
Yes.
They used to live by us by our Florida place. And one of them was from the area, and they moved back, and they love it. And I really want to go see that. Everybody says great things about it.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty. I'd like to see it too. Some of these are fun. I only live.
Is everybody
AutoCat,
being nice?
AutoCat was, and boy, I was 18 and hot. He says, I had a fun time. I have to come back sometime. That would be good. I bet you're still hot.
Oh, Vandalay Industries, the Gifford House, you've got to go back. If you think it's straight, you got to go back.
Oh, no.
New owners at Gifford House.
Oh, she said, Vandalay is saying, I'm sorry. I said she, but I'm not.
Still worked at the Gifford House in the 80s.
But when Provincetown was gay, now it's overrun by straight tourists. We would disagree with that. It really depends on when you come. If you came right now, you would not think that.
No, and July, you wouldn't think that.
We always joke that the gays don't come out unless it's over 70 degrees.
Yeah, so they won't be here when it's not 70. But no, I think because we heard that for the longest time too, and we'd monitor it, and we get our share of straight people, of course. I think, how many straight people do we have now?
I think there's like 2 rooms of
two rooms, people. And the rest are gay or lesbian. So it all depends when you come. But there was a time, I think you're right, then it did get a little overrun, but that coincided with P-Town was mentioned in 2 magazines and on some morning show, all in the same year. And
we got a lot of everybody
from all.
Everybody was checking out Provincetown, and that kind of shifted the dynamics a little bit for a couple years.
Yeah,
but it seems to be going a little back to where it was before.
Yeah.
But listen, Provincetown is for everybody. Everybody's welcome in Provincetown.
We had mentioned was right around COVID, right before COVID, where all the young people were coming back.
Right, there was a period before we bought the guest house. We would go to tea dance, and we'd be like, is there anybody under 40 years old here? And that's when we were in our 40s. And we weren't. And we were like, wow, Provincetown is losing all the young gays for one reason. It's because of the apps, They weren't looking for a community anymore. That's changed. They're looking for community again. Mm-hmm. And we see young men and women.
Yeah,
we see younger people again now, which is wonderful.
But if they're
back to community,
if you only come for a week and you have a little snapshot of that week, and then it may be skewed. If you come during family week, you have a really skewed snapshot of what P-Town is. So anyway, and the coolest thing is this summer Frolic, which
that was really cool.
It was used called, is it Juneteenth and Frolic?
It was Men of Color.
Men of Color,
and they changed it and they rebranded it as Frolic.
That's
was huge this year.
It was almost like July 4th, and it was If you want to see gay, come for Frolic.
It was it was amazing seeing all those beautiful men of color in this town, loving life and seeing each other and feeling comfortable and being welcome.
Somebody's from Brooklyn.
Wonderful. Okay. Do you know what happened to the owner of Bravo? He was a nice guy. Yes, he was Luigi. Remember Luigi who owned the Bravo clothing store? Oh God.
Oh yeah. He had mentioned to us a couple years before he closed down that he was winding down. He's in Palm Springs or something.
I don't remember where
I think it was Palm Springs. Yeah, he's in Palm Springs in the winter. Great guy. He'd walk by here to work, and then he'd walk by going home. So he'd say hi all the time. So I think is in Palm Springs.
I hope so. I hope he's doing well. If anybody knows him and knows where he is, first of all, tell him that Curt and Cory from 7 Central Street say hi.
Good morning,
and then update us on him. I hope he's good. I hope he's
Yeah.
he's
You know, and there's some other figures that have moved out last year. Bob and Stephen that used to own both the Prince Albert. It used to be Prince Albert had 2 buildings. Now it's Prince Albert and Queen Vic. They moved to Palm Springs this year, and they had a house like that house over there. So they're gone too, and they've been here forever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Robert says hello, Curt and Cory from Brooklyn.
Prince
yeah,
Edward
Brooklyn.
Island.
Okay. I know. Wait. So don't go too far. So Holly Socks asks, is Trevor coming for Labor Day weekend? Holly Socks, do not encourage Trevor.
Yeah.
Please do not encourage Trevor.
And don't say his name 3 times in a row because he appears. No. He's coming in September, right?
Yes.
He works for a Jewish organization, so he gets a lot of time off. They have a lot of holidays, so he pops in for that. If we have a room or whatever, he'll pop in for that. And he's coming also for Spooky Bear, which is Halloween.
Right. He's totally for sure at Spooky Bear because he booked a room with us.
I wanted to say something to somebody. I wanted to say, where'd they go?
Love your
Prince Edward Island, Mike. Love your oysters. When we're not in P-Town and we can't get well fleets. It's always Prince Edward Island.
We always say, have you got any of Mike's oysters?
Yeah, Mike. You got Mike's oysters?
And they go, Mike's? Yeah, we got Mike's
oysters.
We
got some Mike's oysters.
Yeah. Love your channel. I've been sharing with all my coworkers at the resort where I work in Florida. What resort do you work at in Florida? And thank you so much. Thank you for telling people about us. It amazes me when I hear that people do that. Thank you.
We've been going to, while we're down there, going to St. Pete a lot. And we really like that. There's a new gay resort there called Murray Jeans or something.
The Murray Jean.
Okay, so the hotel itself, not that great, but they've got clubs, they've got a pool, and we always do stay there. But we asked for a quiet room. They could up their game there, but you're right in the middle of everything. It's in the historic Kenwood area or the Grand Central area, and we've been checking that out.
Gail, yes, Anne McGuire was a great lady. You're right.
Sierra and Sal's, our favorite restaurant.
Late to the party, but I'm here. Love you guys, Linda. Linda, thank you so much for your support. Linda's a member.
Linda, thank you so much. Your membership goes a long way towards our vodka consumption every month. Thank you.
Fallen Raver had a lovely meal at Sir and Sal's as a result of a recommendation on one of your previous vlogs. Hope you got commission. We did not get a commission, but thank you for going to Sir and Sal's because they're kind of our buds. It's owned, the family that owns us. We've befriended Zach, who is basically the manager, and he's a bud of ours. And the irony is that we love Sierra and Sal's even before that. We would go. That was where we always had to go for our romantic meal in Provincetown when we didn't live in Provincetown. And it's just, I love the vibe, and I love the history of the place.
Here's another restaurant suggestion for you guys. If you're here during the afternoon, go to the Red Inn for their Raw Bar Happy Hour. It is spectacular. And they do something called a tea-teeny that I want to try. Somebody said you got to try their tea-teeny, but it sits right on the water. That you guys don't know. If you guys don't know, it sits right on the water, and the windows are all open, and it's a great atmosphere, and you can sit outside if you want. And we go there in the evening for our special events, like anniversaries, birthdays, and that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's our special spot. But I highly suggest that too, besides your own sales.
Steve Tuck, who gave me this hat, says, have you tried the lobster grilled cheese at Patio? Oh my God.
We were just at Patio this week.
We were just at Patio, but we did not have that, but we will go back and try that.
We went with friends of ours, Brett and Scott, and Scott's also our dentist.
Yeah.
Does he do a good job?
See, we were talking earlier, for those of you who missed it, we've been whitening our teeth, and my teeth are very, very hard, and they do not whiten very well. Meanwhile,
somebody said mine are too white.
So
I'll stop.
His are whiter than the white wall behind us. Patrick. Hi, Patrick. Hi from Maine. I wonder if you ever found the sneakers you were looking for after that episode. I had searched your size for you, found a few, and had sent the names, prices, and where to get them. Patrick, yes. And I did get I did get the information from you, and I got sneakers. I got the sneakers that I wanted.
You got them.
I think you're talking about the New Balance shoes that I wanted, right? And I got them, and I don't have them on right now, but I got New Balance shoes, and they've been miraculous at the gym when I'm on the treadmill. Game changer from what I was wearing before. It's like being on a cloud.
And our front desk hostess, John, loves New Balance also. That's all he wears.
Oh, see, I would say Depeche Mode is my second favorite, Gregory. I like Duran Duran, but Depeche Mode and New Order are my two faves. Big fan of Depeche Mode too.
All right, Mr. Vandelay Industries or Miss Vandelay Industries. We have not haven't gotten to the Muse yet. It was closed the last couple of years because it's been remodeled, and we can't wait to go. We're gonna wait until the fall, but it's also a big towny place, so it's never not busy. It's kind of like Finizzi's. That's a big towny place too. You know, it's a little bit further east.
One of our favorite people in Provincetown. We have a lot of favorite people in Provincetown, but Timmer is a bartender there. If you go to the Muse, yes, and she used to work at Sarah's house.
Yeah.
And she's an artist. She's an amazing artist. So seek her out. Anyway, Timmer, if you go to the Muse and you happen to be at the bar, ask if the woman serving you at the bar is Timmer, and if it is, say Curt and Cory, say hi.
Irvin Elvis is asking how the season is going so far. This is a screwed up season, you guys. If you read the Cape Cod Times, which is a newspaper for Cape Cod, it reports that in P-Town that the Airbnbs are down 12% and the guest houses are down 9%. So we're not experiencing that, but we have friends that are experiencing that. And, you know, we all know why it happened, because it also happened in 2016. And that's all I'll say. So there you go.
Wen says Kurt's teeth look like he's been eating electricity.
Well, I got to tell you. Okay, I'm going to stop. Enough with the teeth.
You guys are very funny. You're very witty. I have to tell you that. Movie Slater. I will be in Provincetown. We'll be at the Provincetown Inn in October, staying at the Bow Slip. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. You're not staying at the Provincetown Inn. You're going to be in Provincetown in October, staying at the Bow Slip. See y'all on the dance floor. Yep, at Tea Dance, especially in October. That's where you're very likely to see us. That we're at Tea Dance off season more than we are in season.
And you'll be happy to know that the P-Town, or not the P-Town, Witcherjigger has been remodeled, Bow Slip. So it's changed a lot, and it's for the better. So good for you for staying there.
Christopher John says that he has 75 pairs of shoes.
You got a problem, Christopher John. You do.
If I buy a pair of shoes, Curt makes me throw out a pair.
We have a 1 in, 1 out policy now because we don't have any room, you guys.
But I'd like to see your shoes. I'd like to know what kind of shoes you get into. I think there's nothing wrong with that at all. Have you been able to get the juices for breakfast that you need now that COVID is over-ish? Oh, yeah. That was a problem at that point.
But you know what's still really expensive? Toilet paper. We go through 60 rolls a week of toilet paper. And it used to be $48. And during COVID, it was $147 a case. Okay, you know, we get it, whatever. And it's still, I just bought some yesterday again, and it was $68. It used to be $48. Toilet paper still.
Straight Out of Queens asks, he says, hey guys, Queens representing. Thoroughly enjoying your video moments. Brings back a lot of good times when I used to go to P-Town. Can I ask you something? Are there a lot of women B&Bs left? No. Sadly,
you know
there
what?
are few, but
here's some insider stuff. One of the couples that we're looking at.
I shouldn't say this.
Okay, then we won't say it.
Well, now you started, so you have to.
We have a couple of women looking at the place, so I don't know if it'll go anywhere, but we would be overjoyed if a female couple bought the place. We would be ecstatic.
Yep. Yes, Velvet Lounge Life. We agree.
We got to say what? Because not everybody's reading that.
That's okay. People can go back and look.
Oh, I do it differently.
Okay. So I'll say it. Trumpification. Vote blue next time.
Oh, okay.
Lounge.
We try not to be political, you guys. But I think y'all know where we stand.
Oh, he was talking about sneakers you were looking for, not that I was looking for. Patrick says.
Yeah. I just bought another pair of the Under Armour, 14 triple E.
Christopher John says that he'll do a show of his collection of hats, shoes, and gloves.
Look who just signed on. Hi, Walter. How's Vermont? We have a friend that lived on a boat for years in Boston Harbor, and he moved up to Vermont. And you tell me he's building a house,
right, Walter? You're building a house, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that correct?
Has it started snowing in Vermont yet, Walter?
And I kind of knew that was you, Walter. He's on here right now.
Okay, it's a friend of ours from Boston who used to visit us every summer here. He'd take his boat down.
Say hi to Jeff for us.
Yes.
Good morning. We watch you guys with our coffee every Sunday in Tennessee.
Hey, Tennessee. Who are the boys? Johnny, and David from our place in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
They live in Tennessee, and they love it.
They do. Do you have a really sweet accent? Because they do.
Yes. And he's got this great chunky, cheesy chicken dip.
So
it's delicious.
Yeah, it really is.
And where we live is a very small community. And so everybody, we have lots of progressives and cocktail parties and stuff like that. So everybody's got these wacky recipes because everybody comes from all the United States. And so they bring what is native to them.
So I have a bit of a wacky thing to ask everybody. What's the class of drugs that are like Ozempic and Wegovy and things like that? I don't remember.
GLP-1.
You know what I'm talking about, right? So they suppress your appetite. If you're taking those and you smoke pot, which increases your appetite, which one wins? Does anybody know? This is a random thought that came into my head as I couldn't sleep last night, and it just popped back in, and I still wonder what would happen.
Well, Cory and I are on a constant quest to lose weight, and we don't do GLP-1s.
Somebody in town told us recently that everybody who lives in Provincetown is on Wegovy or Ozempic or something like that. We're not.
And lip filler.
And also everybody does Botox, and we do not. So we're like, are we missing the boat here?
We're naturally ugly, thank you. Okay. Walter, it gets dark really early. It's quiet. You're the only one in Vermont, Walter. Is it just you, honey?
Just him and Jeff. That's it.
You and Jeff and the dog.
And the dog. All right, folks, we're coming up on an hour. And so I just want to say thank you so much for watching InnDaddies. We just passed 4,000 subscribers, which just blows my mind.
And I'm not terribly religious, but we feel very blessed that that you guys interact with us and are interested in our life and what we do down here. And we hope we bring you substantial stuff, but we're very superficial, so it's hard. But thank you so much for watching, really, from the bottom of our hearts, because we do enjoy this, and it's great when you get positive feedback about it. So thank you.
Yeah. And we're going to keep doing it. And I'm like 3/4 done with the episode that was supposed to come out today. And I'll probably save it till next Sunday. And then we've got some weird episodes coming up. We're going to change our format just a little bit. Nothing crazy, but I usually just take a bunch of footage and figure out what the plot lines are going to be once I start assembling, right? I just take the footage that we shot from this point and this point and put it together. But I've got a couple concepts for videos for actual subjects that I want to discuss. So we might do a couple of those in the coming weeks. So expect something just a little different, just playing.
And I need more coffee. And
I do too.
And I have to tinkle. So we should go.
Curt's got a tinkle. We have to go. Thank you, everybody.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Love you guys.
Bye.
Talk to you soon.